Hari Om to all the Atma Jyotis, divine light of the self. Welcome back to contemplation on the Hanuman Chalisa. Wherever you are, whatever you are doing, early in the morning or late in the evening, just take a moment to thank the Lord, thank Hanuman for giving us that opportunity again today to remember him and sing his glories. That is anugraha. That is anugraha. Anugraha is not something which comes only on special occasions like festivals or pujas or whatever. Every moment that we remember him is anugraha, his grace. And it's not easy, it's not simple. We are indeed very, very blessed. Krishna says in the Gita, Bahunam janmanam ante jnanavan mam prapadyate. Many lifetimes later only one gets even the urge to remember me. So he's very blessed. So here we are, all blessed people. And then, yes, let us dive into the Gita, into the Hanuman Chalisa. Ramaya Ramabhadraya Ramachandraya Vedhase Raghunataya Nathaya Sitayaha Patayen Namaha Manojamam Marutatulyavegam Jitendriyam Buddhimatam Varishtham Vatatmajam Vanarayutha Mukhyam Shri Ramadutam Shirasa Smarami. Okay. We were in this particular Choupais where we see we are done with Bhuta, Pishacha and all that. Okay. Ivaga. Okay. We are here. नासै रोग हरे सब पीरा जपत निरंतर हनुमत बेरा नासै रोग हरे सब पीरा जपत निरंतर हनुमत बेरा. Very simple, even though it's in Avadhi. Avadhi Bhasha is very, very simple. All the Vattakshara, everything has been, done away with by Avadhi people, our Tulsidas. Naasai roga, all the rogas will be destroyed. Hare sab peeraa. Peeraa means peeda. Pide. All the peedas of the sab peeraa. Japata, when will that happen? Japata nirantara Hanumata beeraa. When we sing the glories of the Veera Hanuman, Japata, when we are thinking of him constantly, nirantara, then all the rogas will go. So here is a clue for us. When am I aware of my roga? See, we have got rogas or afflictions at 3 levels. We all know that. What levels, Shweta? What 3 levels we have these peedas? I'm sure you know. Most of us know that. 3 levels, peedas.
3 levels. Rajas, tamas.
No, that's not a peeda. That's the nature.
Adi Bhautika, Adi Devika.
There you go.
Adhyatmika.
Yes, absolutely.
Thank you.
Can you elaborate that for us, Padmaja? Adi Bhautika means what?
All physical ailments and all will come under Adi Bhautika.
Allah, not just physical, from idu Allah.
Outside, correct? So that is Adi.
Yeah, correct. Physical only. Correct. And then?
Adi Daivika. You explain.
No, anybody wants to take a stab at that, Shweta? Anyone?
No, I don't have my notes in front of me, but I'm thinking it's on the physical level. And then you have some afflictions around mental level, which is Adi Daivika. And then I don't know what the third one is. I can't remember. I'm so sorry.
Okay. See, this is the basic we all need to know, because every time we say shanti, 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 we are asking for peace at these three levels. Okay, let's not forget that. So Adi
Mm.
Bhautika is when, yeah, it is at the vehicle gross level, physical pida that I have, backache, headache, and also from the environment, a lot of rain, and there is power goes away, internet goes, Wi-Fi goes. These are all pida at the Adi Bhautika level. Bhautika means what? This world, the Jagat that we know is this Jagat. Adi Bhautika level, we have a lot of peedas. Somebody throws garbage into your compound, whatever. We have got lot of complaints against the world and the environment. All this is roga at the Adi Bhautika level. And then Adi Daivika level is something we cannot see. It's Sukshma. It's a subtle body level. We have these Adi Daivika. Daivika is these, the Devatas. From them, for example, our horoscope, sometimes the Purohits will tell us, your Shani is in this house, something else in some other house. So that is why you're having this Pida. So you do this Shanti, this Yagna, things will go well. That's also there. So Adi Daivika. And then Adhyatmika is, that's the most important one, but that we need to tackle. That is what we are in control of. Adi Bhautika, Daivika, we cannot control. Adhyatmika is how I respond to situations. It's within me completely. It is in my control. Isn't it? So how I respond to situations, it entirely depends on my mental strength, my equanimity, my maturity, and how much I'm in satsang. All these things are very important. How everything affects me at the Adhyatmika level. Adi Atma. Atma is myself. To be strictly speaking, there is no trouble for Atma at all. Atma means what? Paramatma. Atma, Paramatma, everything is the same. God. Does God have any problems? No. Is God affected by the rain, the thunder, the earthquake, or the tsunami? No. Is God affected by the shanis? No. Sakala graha balanine sarasijaksha. And what do the scriptures tell us? You are that reality. You, as they sitting here and having all these sensory inputs around you, you yourself are that reality, and so you should not have any problems at all. That is adhyatmika. But no, that is very easily said than done. So we do have adhyatmika problems, means my mind creates lots of problems for me. Sometimes it's sad, sometimes it's happy, sometimes it's joyous, depressed, angry, jealous, what have you. I'm sure for all of us, the degrees have reduced a lot. They have reduced a lot. Still, there are some ups and downs in the mind. That will also go when we pray to this Bhavaroga Vaidya called Hanumanta. Why? Because he was in control of himself completely. How are you in control of yourself completely? When you're not identified with your problems. That's what he teaches us. Okay, here is a question for all of us. When do I feel pain? Suppose I have a headache. When do I feel it? Anyone?
When I have it.
Huh? When I have it, yes. But when do I feel it? I actually experience it.
I think when my focus goes there, my attention goes at a particular place, and then I feel something is there. Yeah, there is a pain over there.
Perfectly said. When my attention goes to it, only I feel it. Because you might have a headache, but if you take a sedative or you take something, dolo, something, it will go away. So temporarily your attention is gone from that. Or even with a headache, with great difficulty, you fall asleep. Again, the attention is not on the headache. It's gone. So I feel pain when I pay attention to it. When do I not feel that pain? When I don't pay attention to it. So don't pay attention to the peeraa. Pay attention to me. That is what Hanuman is telling. You deposit your attention in me. Then only he will not come, magically and wave a wand and take away your headache. He says, the second line, what it says, japata nirantara hanumata beeraa. When your attention is invested on Hanuman, then only he will take away your peeraa. So that is true of everything. When I'm invested in my real self, when my attention goes away from my problems and goes into myself, when it rests in my true self, no roga, no peeraa, nothing. Physical rogas also he removes, Papa. That's why we see, and all this, all the fears of the mind, everything Hanuman is said to remove. Sadhaka will experience that when he is doing sadhana. So, is this simply, glorification of Bhagavan? No. Because ask people who have actually felt that anugraha of Bhagavan. Like Jayshree ji shared the other day how she was given a mantra and she took it to heart and she chanted it, and her backache was completely, the peeraa she felt from the backache, not able to sit, not able to get up or to walk. All that was actually Hanuman was holding her hand and, taking her, on the way to recovery. That means her mind was completely, Appa, you please take care of me. When I surrender, it is done. So, mere words do not help. You have to walk the talk. And also, it depends on my punya karma also. Remembering God is punya karma, and everything is anugraha only. So that is what it is. And children, little children, we have seen mothers going to Hanuman temples and getting some, something tied. So that's their very, very firm faith that Hanuman will remove all the peeraa of this little child, which he does because the mother believes it and she wants it. And so she will manifest it. So that is what it is. Everything is in the head, basically. Everything is within me. I have to manifest it. And Hanuman has the power to grant it. Sankata hanumaana chhudaavai, mana krama vachana dhyaana laavai. Every Choupais henceforth, the first line is what he does for us. The second line is what I have to do for to get his anugraha.
இந்த கட்டில பிரிச்சு போட்டா என்ன?
Sankata hanumaana chhudaavai. He will, remove all our sankatas when mana krama vachana dhyaana laavai. When I engage myself in his bhajana with mana krama. Mana is mind, krama is with the physical, and vachana. When I speak also, or everything at the mind, body, speech, action level, I should be thinking of Hanuman, singing his glories. Mana krama vachana dhyaana laavai. Dhyana irbeku. Hanumantan mele he is saying. And this Sankata, what we say, is all very relative. It's all custom made for each jiva. What is Sankata for one is not Sankata, is a pleasure for another. What is that saying? Poison, what is poison for me is nectar for another. Somebody loves coffee, for somebody else, they drink coffee, they get acidity. So look at Hanuman. Everyone custom-made problems he will remove. So that is what it is. Why? Because he's my own self. That's why I only can remove my problems. That is what it is. Okay. Then what do we have? So pray to Hanuman. Please solve my problems. And he will solve. Because Hanuman has got all the solutions, but he has no problems. He will say, okay, tathastu. Okay. But then what is necessary for this kind of, what is necessary is faith, complete faith. That is in my hands. I have to have faith in Hanuman. Okay. Saba par raama tapasvee raajaa, तिनके काज सकल सुम साजा और मनोरथ को जो कोई पावै सोमी अवित सोई अमित जीवन फल पावै. Okay. सब पर राम tapasvee raja. What kind of Raja was Sri Rama? Was he an ordinary Raja? Like, see, we have heard of many Rajas. Aurangzeb, he was also a Raja. Our Rama was a tapasvee Raja. Tapasvee Raja. It is hard to, serve such a Raja. It is hard to serve Aurangzeb kind of Raja also, because he'll chop off your hands or head or whatever if you don't follow his, this thing. But this Rama is the other extreme, is Tapasvi Raja, completely Satvik Raja. It is hard to serve these such Raja. Why? Tinke kaaja sakala sumuthaj. Such a Tapasvi Raja, you have done his job. Sakala tuma saja, his kaja you have done. His karya, you have taken care of his karya. So, why is it hard to serve a very austere master? What can you think of? It's hard. Very indulgent master who wakes up at 8 o'clock in the morning, or he just lies in the bed till, and he doesn't care what he eats. Or it's very easy to serve such a person, isn't it? Easygoing masters. But
because Rama is so disciplined, the
they,
person who is serving Rama also has to be much more disciplined than him, much
exactly,
more sattvic than him. Only then
Haudu.
he can, please his master. That means
Exactly.
our own, inner, outer, everything has to be completely pure and, dedicated towards him.
In alignment with the master, correct? For example, if I am in an ashram, we go for retreats, I'm sure all of us have done at some point, and they say up at 4:30, you have to be in the meditation hall at 4:30. So we wake
Then you
up
get up at
3:30.
3:30.
3:30, get ready, have whatever, like little tea, coffee, and then you reach. So these tapasvi rajas are very hard to, they've got very high standards. So such a Raja you have served. Saba para Rama tapasvi Raja, tinke kaaja sakala. Every work of Rama you have done. So my work, what is my work? Nothing. It is just trunamatra for you. You will do my work also. But remember the other two Choupais, I have to be mana krama vachana dhyaana jo laavai. I have to do that. और मनोरथ जो कोई लावै सोई समित जीवन फल पावै. Manoratha ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನಪ್ಪ? The chariot of the mind. Why is it called the chariot? The mind. Manoratha.
Because it decides our actions.
Yes, it
It
does.
keeps taking us in different directions.
Absolutely. Correct. It is running hither and thither all the time. It is not going to rest. Manoratha. And also, why is it going out like that in 100 directions? Because of desire. Rati. Manoratha is one chariot. Rati is what I'm interested in, where I invest my, attention. That is Rati. What gives me pleasure? Rati. Huh? So what gives me pleasure? So many 100 things. That's why the mind is running here, there, everywhere. Desires. But here, the Chalisa is saying, or manoratha jo koi, whatever your mind desires, he will say, yes, tatastu, Hanuman. Soi amit jeevana phala pavai. Not only does he say yes to your desires, he will also bless you with a long life to enjoy those desires. Amita Jivana Phalapavai. Imagine this, the utter, grace that flows from Hanuman. Not only does he fulfill all my desires, he also gives me the long life to enjoy them. Why? Why? They have to go together. Isn't it? They have to go together. Otherwise, what's the use? When we have a saying in Kannada, hallidda kadle illa, kadle idda hallilla. When I want to eat groundnuts, I don't have groundnuts at home. When I have groundnuts at home, I don't have the teeth to enjoy it. No. He gives both the groundnuts and the teeth together. Okay, enjoy. That's very important. Most of us, we find ourselves in such a situation in our when we are like 60s, 70s, you're kind of free, and all the children have grown up and gone, and now you're free to do what you want,
You
roam
have
the
the
world.
money also,
You have money also,
but
but
then the
energy levels, health, ಏನು ಇಲ್ಲ. You can't do any of those things. So Hanuman says, no, 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 no. In this lifetime itself, please enjoy yourself. That's what Hanuman does for us. What else is there in this Choupais that we need to learn? So Hanuman turns all our dreams into reality, manoratha. But then, what kind of desires? Suppose I have a desire to rob a bank. Will he say tathastu? Of course not. So there's a criteria also, which Hanuman and Tulsi Jasdi, they are understanding that we are at that level where we know our limits. He knows. Only dharmic desires. What are dharmic desires? Definition of a dharmic desire. Yes, please, anyone. Enappa dharmic desire andre?
any desire that is good for you and the people around you or the society around you, everything.
Yes.
Inclusion is the key word here.
Correct. In the very first chapter of the second chapter of the Gita, Arjuna says, Karpanya dosha. I have become such a shrunken man. That is a dosha. That is why I'm suffering. I'm thinking of this is my uncle, this is my guru. Karpanya dosha is there in me. Let me get rid of that karpanya. No, I have to become big, large-hearted. I have to include the entire world. And so a fellow who is dharmic will always be a step higher. He will think of the good of his environment also, not only me, good for me and for everyone else. We do that at our family levels. Definitely we do that as mothers, parents especially, whatever is good for me, my family, I will go with that. My little desires, I don't mind dropping them for the betterment of the family. So that we go on extending for society, for country, for the world. Yes, we have experience of doing that, but we just need to do more of that. So the criteria is at a very, very, very basic level, which all of us can implement immediately, is that desire which will not cause somebody else their happiness. Papa, nange ishta bandid na madkonbidodu. The other fellow is suffering because of my decision. No, let me not do that. Of course, the other person also has to be if that person is like, he wants to rob you and I say, no, please, okay, rob me. Otherwise you'll feel, no, not like that. I know, I'm sure we all understand what we are talking about here. So all these noble desires he will fulfill. But then we have desires which are kind of selfish also. I want to buy a house, or I want a promotion. Is that noble or ignoble?
I think that it is all okay, but I think at the end of the back of the mind, we also need to understand that whatever we are earning out of it has to go for something for Loka Seva or for a bigger cause, not only just for the one purpose.
Beautiful. Beautiful. So, beautifully said, Padmaja. So, what am I going to do with all my abilities? Expansion of my abilities, vruddhi of my abilities is happening. I have a bigger house, I have a bigger car, I have a bigger bank balance. What am I going to do with it? Just enjoy myself? Please don't stop yourself from enjoying yourself, but reserve some of it for Loka Seva. And then what happens after he says Tathastu for all our desires? The desires will naturally drop from us. We have so many right now, but they will all drop also. So whatever I ask Hanuman, I have to be within my limits. I have to be within my limits. Just because Hanuman is granting, I cannot ask for something. Haske iddastu kaal chachbeku, isn't it? Another saying in Kannada. You just know your limitations. You might you want Taj Mahal, okay, Hanuman will say, okay, granted, you go and live in Taj Mahal. Will I be able to manage it? Impossible.
One who has experienced, God's grace, one who has experienced, like, if they have asked for something, and one who has seen that they are in a very, very difficult situation, and, you have come out of that situation so nicely, and, God has protected. When you find that grace, after some time, you don't have to ask, because He's there to take care.
Correct.
You do whatever is required. And now, like, do this, go to. I don't have to ask for these wishes. Just go there.
Yes.
Even they say when you go to a temple, you don't have to ask Anta. Simply bow your head in front of him and say, thank you for whatever you have given. And that's all. Leave it over there. You really don't have to even ask.
Correct.
Okay. And then
Why?
it is taken care, because he knows what you have come for, Anta.
Yes. Perfectly said again, Padmaja. So there's a beautiful saying, a God can hear the anklets on an ant's feet. Imagine an ant, it is so tiny, and the anklets on the ant's feet, they are tinier. And imagine the sound that they can make, and God can hear that also. Subtlest of my desires, subtlest of my thoughts get manifested. It is very scary, actually. One has to be very, very, very careful of the desires that we have. You never know in what manner they come true. It's very scary, actually.
Once we know that, we would have experienced also. Once we know that we have that kind of thing, slowly you will get to know, okay, fine, I desire something, I'm getting it.
Hmm.
So in that case, even a small thought has to be, okay, fine, what is I'm thinking? Oh, this is right, wrong, okay, fine, go ahead with,
Hmm.
only dharmic, sattvic, all that things. And doing this, one actually level goes upper and upper.
Hmm.
And you can see more and more people or things working according to your higher purpose, Anta. That happens actually. So you
Yes,
can see that.
correct, Padmaja. You're on a roll today. Carry on. Really beautiful. Yes. Yeah.
Where is Nirmala?
Nirmala. Uh,
Bandilwa?
Bandil answered because she was not well yesterday when I
Okay.
spoke to her. I hope she is recovering. Yes. Okay. Anyone else want to add? Nirmala is here. Suma is here. People are not opening their mouths. Suma, you want to add something?
You might wish for something.
Hmm.
Now
Hmm.
there is a gestation period.
Hmm.
When it really comes true, you
Hmm.
don't want that at all.
See, correct. Gestation, after the gestation period, you don't want it. You have so right. Correct.
I love nuts.
Hmm.
So, okay, God says I'll give you.
Hmm.
When? When? Some few years later, when my teeth is just shaking. What is the use?
Hmm.
It will come true. So be careful what you're asking.
Very true. Yeah, they'll
A
come.
very beautiful story in connection with this.
Yes, please.
Your place only. Sringeri Vidyaranyar is there, no?
Hmm.
He was a great Mahalakshmi devotee.
Mahalakshmi. Okay. Hmm.
And he did prayers after prayers after prayers.
Hmm.
And Mahalakshmi was pleased. She came
Hmm.
in front of him. Said, what do you want? I want a lot of wealth.
Hmm. Okay.
She said, I'm so sorry. I know you deserve it, but it is not written in your head. This Janma.
Oh. Hmm.
Next Janma, you're going to get everything. You're going to get much more wealth than you can ever imagine.
Hmm.
I'm going to shower you with.
Hmm.
I'm telling you, I want it now. You're saying next Janma and get it.
Hmm.
Okay, no problem. You're playing smart with me. I'll play smarter with you. He takes up sannyasa.
Hmm.
He says, now I'm in my next Janma.
Arre wah.
Give me. Give me.
Hmm.
So she showers on him, but she has a, a smile in her face.
Hmm.
You have become a sannyasi.
Hmm.
What are you going to do with all the money which I'm going to give?
Yeah.
He is the one who picked up Hakka and Bukka
Hmm.
and created the Samrajya.
Vijayanagar Empire.
Yes, Krishna Deva Raya. 1, 2, 3. Where did they get their money from?
Hmm.
It is, you
Wow.
know, Vidyaranya's hard work.
What
But,
a beautiful example. Hmm. Lovely.
but
Hmm.
he couldn't take a penny of it.
Hmm. He didn't want to also. Yeah.
He wanted it for the welfare of his.
Correct.
He was the one who stopped the
Mughal.
Muslim empire to enter
Mughal
into
Empire
South India.
spread into South. Yes.
Yes,
Wonderful
it is
story,
because of
Vinita.
that.
Beautiful, beautiful. See,
But for him,
but for him,
we
yeah.
would have also been like in North India, all the temples gone and all. Our
Correct.
temples were all protected.
Hmm.
All were renovated by
Hmm.
Krishna Deva Raya. All the temples he renovated.
So beautiful. Wow. That's why we need to have these, people as advisors to the king who are
Yes,
completely sattvic, sannyasis.
like Chanakya. He was also like that.
Rajarshis, they are called Rajarshis.
Yeah,
Hmm. That is when the land is prosperous and the king is, the
advised
Rajarshi.
by the right people.
Hmm. So beautiful. Thank you so much for this. I had no idea of this Vidyaranya and this wealth story. This is perfect for this occasion. Beautiful. Thank you, dear. So, और मनोरथ जो कोई लावे सोई अमित जीवन फल पावे. Like Lakshmi said, I will give you next life. But here Hanuman is saying, in this lifetime only, I will give you. You enjoy in this lifetime only. Please don't carry any more desires to another lifetime and mess up your life. Actually, like how Nirmala said, the moment you get something, you don't want it anymore. You want the next best thing. That's the problem with desires. So the more and more we get into this Hanuman's grace, we'll understand the limitation of acquiring these desires and enjoyment. That enjoyment is even more kshanika. It just how Buddha says, Buddha has got 4 famous lines. Dukkham, dukkham, sarvam dukkham. Very, very, he reigns on your parade, this Buddha. Everything is dukkha. Why? Why is everything dukkha? Kshanikam, kshanikam, sarvam kshanikam. Because whatever you have is kshanika. It just goes away. Whether it goes in 1 day or 1 month or 1 year, it goes. That is why dukkha is kshanika. And why is it kshanika? Why is it kshanika? Anityam, anityam, sarvam anityam. Because everything is impermanent. That's the nature of this world. Maya Jagat is like this. It is there 1 minute, it is there, it's gone the other minute. It's just an appearance. So here is where Buddha and Advaita meet. Kshanikam, kshanikam, mithyam. Anitya. Anitya helala. In Pali Bhasha, they say anicca. Anicca. If anybody has done Vipassana meditation, that's the prayer they do every morning. Anicca samsara. Aniccavat samsara utpadavaya dhammina. They say. Anicca, this samsara is anitya. Utpada, it raises. And avaya, it goes away. Dhamma, that is the dharma of this world. Okay, so dukkham, dukkham, kshanikam, kshanikam, anityam, anityam, and the last one, shunyam, shunyam, sarvam shunyam. Everything is zero, finally, that's the truth. When is it zero? When I'm abiding in myself. In my daily experience, when I'm in deep sleep. Everything is shunya. Nothing is there. No body, no world, no mind, nothing. Shunyam. That's the truth. So, Hanuman is saying, Aur manoratha jo koi laavai, soi amita jeevana phala paavai. Just enjoy it here and be done. Don't ask for any other thing. All right. We can do what's the time? Yes. चारों जुग परताप तुम्हारा है प्रसिद्ध जगत उजियारा साधु संत के तुम रखवारे असुर निकंदन राम दुलारे. So more and more the glory of Hanuman is being sung. Charo jug pratap tumhara. Your glory is spread across 4 yugas. Charo juga. Yakappa, how is that possible? When was Hanuman alive? He was in Treta Yuga. So next after Treta Yuga comes our Kali Yuga. Okay, great. In Kali Yuga we see his Pratapa. How in Satya Yuga and in Dwapara Yuga, how were they singing? I mean, after Treta we have Dwapara and Satya, Dwapara and Kali. Okay, fine. How in Satya Yuga also his Pratapa was sung? Any ideas? Tuma had wanted to say something, or I invited her to say something and she didn't. Any thoughts, Suma?
Oh no, at that time, I was just listening to Padmaja's talk and I felt like very good actually.
Yes.
Padmaja was,
Yes.
yeah, that's what I wanted to tell. Yeah.
No, but can you do you have any thoughts about how Charo Jug Pratap Tumhara and your Prasiddha?
He is in all the 3 worlds, like he was in the Treta Yuga, then Dwapara Yuga, yeah, and then now they tell he's still there in Kali Yuga too. So in all the yugas he existed.
How Vanta?
Oh, I don't know.
No, it's just simple. He is a Chiranjeevi.
Chiranjeevi, yeah.
He goes on and on and on. Our Jagat
Yeah.
got a beginning and an end. There is Pralaya. And again we come
Yes,
back.
yes.
But yes.
So Rama was about to leave to
Yeah.
Saket
his
Loka.
Vishnu Loka. And he says, all the people whoever want to come with me, please come.
Please come.
And he said, okay. Hanuman asked, okay, what do you people do in your loka anyways? He said, we will be going about our works like that. We'll be playing around, we'll be happily talking, we'll be happily, Vishnuing around.
There's no
Vishnuing around.
Vishnuing around.
Because it's a Vishnu loka.
Or we are ramming around, not roaming, but ramming.
Rama is a particular avatara. The main is Vishnu. So this is Vishnu loka, so Vishnuing around.
Yes.
He said, this is not interesting for me. I want to be in the place where Ramayana is read.
Correct.
I want to be here only. Please bless me that wherever Ramayana is chanted, they will put a seat for me and I will sit there and I will listen to you.
Yes.
Wherever Rama's name is chanted, I will be there.
Yes.
So he stays on.
Charo Juga
and
is there.
And I don't know whether you people know. Just like how the post changes for the CEOs, the post of Brahma is also a changeable post.
Correct.
But it has a long, period.
Yeah.
The next
lifetime.
Kalpa. Brahma is Hanuman.
That's what it said.
Yes.
He's appointed the next, he's in waiting,
Yes.
the next kalpa. By the way,
Yes.
you have an idea of how large these yugas are. So this Kali Yuga, we hear elders saying, "Ayo, Kaligala, Kali Yuga has come off. Everything has deteriorated. In my time, it was not like this. Blah blah blah." We hear, but please be advised for everyone's. It's like on a cigarette pack. There's a warning. Only 5,000 years have elapsed of this Kali Yuga. How much more to go? Kali Yuga is 4,32,000 years. 4,32,000, madam. Now only 5,000 has gone. At least we are taking the name of Rama and Hanumata. That is possible at least now. So yeah, we are seen in a very, very, very beautiful stage of Kali Yuga. And double that is Dwapara. 3 times Kali Yuga is Treta. 4 times is Satya. So put all this together, we arrive at a number 43,20,000 years. It's called one Mahayuga. Okay. So that is on Charo Yuga. Our Hanuman is his glories are being sung in all these Mahayuga. After one Mahayuga, what happened? That Mahayuga is the daytime of Brahma. One day of Brahma, isn't it? Something like that.
Yes.
No.
So, who was it? I don't know. Somebody after the Mahabharata war, they said, "Oh my God, if Dwapara Yuga end itself is so horrible, what's going to happen of the Kali Yuga? Oh Krishna, what is going to happen?" Krishna says, "Yes, it is going to be very bad. It's going to be extremely bad. But there is a silver lining. In Satya Yuga, your age was much above 200, 300, 400 and all.
Correct.
So you had long years of meditation period and all.
True.
When it came to the Treta Yuga, life got reduced to, I think, it was above, now it has become below 200. Something like that. It goes on reducing. And by the time it comes to Dwapara Yuga, it is even also more. It's something lesser. But in Kali Yuga, it's definitely only 100. Very rarely it's above 100.
Correct.
So, what is a silver lining, Krishna, in that? You have reduced the age also now. Oh my God. Where is he going to survive? Oh no, he is not going to be able to do it in this world. He's not going to. Nobody will realize themselves. Oh no. He says, no. Chances of, you realizing yourself is amazing.
Yeah.
Because you take one nama, you will be, you will get kodi punya in Kali Yuga.
Yes.
So, Nama Japa is given the maximum importance. And that is a thing which is going to even release you. Chances of you getting released from this cycle of birth and death is there.
Yes, just japa sadhana is important. Chant the name of the Lord. No need to have a bead also. Just be in satsang, listen to the glories of the Lord. That will take us across.
That is what is our mentor doing, Mr. Hanumanji. Is teaching us how we should do it.
Yes. And our Shri Prabhuji. When you said mentor, I thought Prabhuji. Yes, Prabhuji is doing that for us each and every day, reminding us of our purpose of life. and taking us across the samsara sagara. Yes. Nice. So that's how Charo Yujuga, Hanuman's glory is sung. Then one more and we can stop. Sadhu sant ke tum rakhware, asura nikandana Rama dulare. Rama dulara. He is the dearest. He is very dear to Rama. That we all know. And what does Sadhu, this Hanuman do? Sadhu sant ke tum rakhware. You protect the sadhus and santas. Asura nikandana. And you destroy the asuras. Very simple Choupais. Sadhu Sant. Are we all Sadhu Santas? Yes or no? ಧೈರ್ಯವಾಗಿ ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಕು. Can we declare ourselves sadhus?
On the path of it, maybe at least.
Definitely we are sadhus. We are not harming anyone else in our life. At least not voluntarily. No,
He did protect somebody.
who?
Vibhishana.
Yeah. Hanuman did all that. Yes, he protected Sadhu Santa. He protected Vibhishana. Very good point. Though he was stuck in that Lanka, he brought the demon out. Yeah, beautiful. Very correct, Nirmala. That's what he does. Even if I'm stuck with negativities, if I take his name, he will bring me out of it. Beautiful.
He saw that Vibhishana's house was the only house where some sattva was going on. And he took it on himself to make him escape.
Yes.
From Rama by telling him, please, if you don't agree with Ravana,
get out.
You can come and seek refuge at his feet.
Very nice.
At Rama's feet. He was the one. He was the one who masterminded that.
Yes. Correct.
And when he really came, all the people refused. It was only Hanuman who said, please.
Welcomed him. Yes.
Rama asked Hanuman, should we take him? Hanuman said, yes. He said, he's come from, all the others said he is coming from enemy camp. He might have ulterior motive. Mayavi, who knows? How can you trust him? He might be one of the, spies.
Correct.
Sent by Ravana. But then, what did he do? He said, no. He's not like that.
Correct.
He's not like that.
Into the heart of Vibhishana. Right.
So that's what it is.
Correct. Very nice.
He only gave the protection and Rama immediately agreed.
Correct.
Rama said, Hanuman is somebody who has gone to Lanka and he knows who's who.
Correct.
Who's who. Because really, the person who saved Sita in the place
was Vibhishana. Yes.
It is not, yes, Vibhishana, because he went on telling him, see, you cannot touch her.
Yes.
And she had decided to commit suicide.
Immolate herself. Correct.
Immolate herself. It was only Trijata, his daughter, whose daughter, Vibhishana's daughter, who said, just now I dreamt that, Vanara army comes and Rama is going to come and save you and you are going to live very happily. Please, be a little patient.
Correct. Right. So Hanuman was able to see the sattva in a person, bring him out. Very correct. That is how he will protect the sadhus and santas. So as long as we entertain sattva inside, Hanuman is going to protect us.
He is the one who protected Sita also by appearing and, telling her about Rama and all.
Correct. Right. Yes, Nirmala.
That's it.
Yes. Then Tulsi Dasji has himself has described who is a sadhu, just for academic purpose. Okay. He says, sadhu is one who is like a cotton, which is cotton. That cotton, it's a very pure white, and it lends itself to all sorts of, you do things to cotton to make it a fabric. But that cotton doesn't say ouch, or it doesn't protest. A sadhu is like that. He says the 4 terms are there what Tulsi just uses. He says one is nirasa. A sadhu is one who is nirasa. Nirasa means he doesn't have too many desires. He will have desires. Prabhuji calls it as bhoga vasanas. There are 2 kind of vasanas, bhoga and bandha. Bandha vasanas are those which bind us and make us come back to life again and again. Bandha is usually with our family and our house, property, whatever we own. The ownership we take, that is a bandha vasana. It is a troublesome vasana. Bhoga vasana is what we just enjoy, eating sweets or having an ice cream or having coffee. Bhoga, or enjoying a nice, good environment. Your house should be comfortable for you to live in. That is bhoga, which is fine. But here Tulsidas is saying one is, the sadhu is one who is nirasa. He might have this bhoga vasana. That means he will have a desire for some object, but he is not disturbed if it's not there also. There is this object, before and after acquiring that object, his state of mind is same. That is a sadhu. See, all these are, for us to judge ourselves. Where am I, Anta? Do I want something so badly that if it is not there, I'm depressed? If it comes when I'm happy? If that degree of this disturbance of the mind is less, then and I'm on the way to becoming a sadhu, like Shweta said. I'm on the way. Number 2, a sadhu is one who is bisada. Bisada means one who has a pure heart. How pure? Again, in every worldly transaction that I do I compromise on my values? Or do I should not cheat. This is a little, very, very basic value. I should not lie. I should not cheat. In my transactions, am I following this value? Then I'm a sadhu, bisada. Okay. And then 3rd quality he says is gunamaya. I have got plenty of values, lot of values I have got, gunas. The gunas I have for each and every transaction, I have a guna and I display it. So these are the levels. These are the qualities of a sadhu according to Tulsidas. And so Hanuman protects such sadhus. Sadhu santake tum rakhware. How come? Why is Hanuman doing this? Because these sadhus are very important for society. It is they who keep the whole show going because of their presence, and they are so vulnerable. And so God takes care of those who are vulnerable, because they are so simple and innocent that anyone can take them for a ride. Hanuman does not let it happen. जिसका कोई नहीं है, खुदा है. So Khuda takes care of those. God takes care of those who are so innocent, so pure, like a child. Parents take care of a child because it's so pure and innocent. So sadhus and santas are taken care by Hanuman. That is what the Choupais is saying. Okay. So we can stop for the day. So the bottom line is, people, for us, what is my takeaway is, don't be afraid of being straightforward and dharmic and kind and compassionate in your dealings. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid of being taken for a ride or being cheated, because Hanuma is going to protect you. He will give you the viveka.
One more thing, Purnima, I missed a point. Lok, Tinoloka is
Mm.
the upper world, middle world, and lower world. As a child, he went to that Surya Mandala, and because of the thunderbolt hitting him
Correct.
by Indra, he went to Patala Loka.
Right.
Then he was in the Bhumi Loka. So Tino Lok Hakte Kape.
Yeah, right. Tino loka, the charo jug prasiddha tumhara. That was what we were saying today. But
that this is also
the Tino
overall.
loka also. Yeah, he is everywhere all the time. Yes. He's Brahman.
Around the system.
Yeah. He's there every time. And he's, you know why? Even at a physical level, he's Matarishva. Matarishva means Vayu. Vayu can go anywhere. The smallest corner it can occupy, and the biggest space it can occupy. That is why he is so sukshma and he is so anoraniyana mahato mahayana. He is smaller than the smallest and larger than the largest. Hanuman.
When Indra hit him, Pavana his father was so hurt that he took him to Patalaloka.
Yeah.
Just to teach a lesson that
you
people don't touch my son. And the whole world was just choking with no. Then all the people, all the great heads went and fell at Pavana's this thing. And they said, for this mistake, we will bestow your son with each one of our, pluses. Fire cannot touch him, water cannot, this thing, all that, one by one.
Siddhi, they come in the next. Ashta Siddhis he gets.
Surya said, I will become his guru when he is in time. He's ready to be initiated. Like this, everyone came and showered him.
Yes, with grace.
Because of that shows how important his father's pranavayu is.
Pranavayu is the ultimate. And did you know that Hanuman had a wife? We all think he's a brahmachari. This is trivia about Hanuman. He had a wife. And she was none other than Nirmala. You should know. You are the queen of trivia. No?
Is it Suvatsale?
Suvarsala. Very correct, Shaila. Suvarchala.
Suvarchala, okay.
Suvarchala was her name. Yes, Suma, you want to share something?
Was his wife like the son's god Yama's sister, right?
Correct. His son god's daughter, Suvarchala.
Daughter. Yeah.
Very correct. Yeah. Very correct. Good. We are good with trivia. Suvarchala was sun god's daughter. And when Hanuman completed his studies under the sun, then sun god said, I cannot find a better groom for my daughter than Hanuman. The guru decided, and he gives Suvarchala in marriage to Hanuman. Then what did the husband and wife do after that, immediately after marriage? They did tapasya.
It is said that there was 7 vyakaranas. And in that there was samsarastha vyakarana maybe.
I see.
So that one, if he wants to give him, so he should marry Surya Deva's daughter.
So beautiful.
But he didn't, just he married, that's all. He was always the brahmacharya.
Brahmacharya. They were doing tapasya, both husband and wife. They did tapasya. And
in North India, they say he has a son.
That Makaradvaja. Shaila was saying something else. Yes, carry on.
When Ramji was not there, Hanumanji was meditating. When he was meditating, like whole Ramayana came to him. So after that, he started telling about Ramji. Then the words of the people for Guru Vyasa, he heard of this. So it was very this thing. So it directly came to hear who was telling that those stories. So he asked him to tell the story. He was already maybe more than 150 years.
uh, he told to read himself. So Vyasji told, I'm very like old and thing. I should hear from your mouth only. So he started narrating the story. Then tears rolled down of Vyasji that he didn't write anything about Hanumanji. So in next yuga, in the form of Tulsidas ji.
I think you mean Valmiki, no?
No, yeah, sorry, Valmiki.
Correct. Correct.
So next, the thing, Tulsi, he was the form of Tulsida.
Yes.
In the mountain, he started writing one Chalisa in one step. So when it ended, it was 40 steps. It was Hanuman Chalisa was written.
Lovely.
This is in Chitrakuta.
Lovely. Thank you, Shaila. I had no idea about all this. So in Chitrakuta is where Tulsidas sat and wrote all his Chalisa. So like Shaila said, he is an avatar of Valmiki Maharshi himself, because Valmiki was he was very sad that he couldn't sing the praises of Hanuman enough in Ramayana itself. So he came back as Tulsidas Ji and wrote the Ramacharita Manas. Beautiful. Thank you so much, Shaila, for that insight. Lovely. Thank you. And so we'll just close with the prayer for today. Om Asato Ma Sadgamaya Tamaso Ma Jyotirgamaya Mrityorma Mamrutangamaya Om Shanti 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 Nanu Nanimbudu Nanalla Ideha Manabuddhi Nanalla Satchidanandatma Shivananu Nane Shivoham Lokaha Samastaha Sukhino Bhavantu Lokaha Samastaha Sukhino Bhavantu Lokaha Samastaha Sukhino Bhavantu Harihi Om Tat Sat Shri Guru Charanarpanamastu.